Hello, everyone. Nate here, back once again at the top of the episode to tell you that we have a new song. We're very, very happy with it, and we hope you guys enjoy it. A little bit more information about it at the end of the episode. Otherwise, as always, you can find us on all the socials at The Rolled Standard, and if you want to email us, you can do so at therolledstandardgang@gmail.com. Of course, I hope you're enjoying the show, and as always, don't sniff glue.
Welcome back to the Rolled Standard.
Jesus. Who are you?
I am the Keeper, Christopher, or Cannibal Chris.
It's going to be funny as fuck when I cut that right in the middle of it.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'm Nate Seibert.
Oh, Jake
Jake
is my name.
Vaughn.
Jacob Vaughn. No, that was the funniest part of the episode.
Oh yeah, the answer machine. Well, I wasn't here for that first part, remember? So we had the answer machine. Do
Oh, yeah, we just let the...
That's all it really was,
automatic
yeah.
voice.
Yep.
Oh, it's my turn. I'm that motherfucker, Aaron Hume.
Oh, my God, he's not just Aaron
He's
today.
got a full name.
Oh, my God, that's
I
amazing.
mean, he was calling out motherfuckers from his
This
youth.
is like
So
All right, where were we at?
we were. You guys just met a massive. I guess he'd be a red cap, and we're talking to a changeling girl. You were in the.
We're in the nature preserve.
You are in the nature preserve.
Yes,
It's
we
got
are.
a name, but no one remembers.
It is the Mojave County Nature Reserve.
Mojave.
Yep. Remember, you guys were in Summer Springs, Arizona. Mm-hmm. And
We're investigating beatings.
you're investigating beatings, correct?
Yeah, and weird weather.
Yeah, and
occurrences.
random poltergeist-y type activities going around town, just random oddities.
Yes, it's all coming back to John Cena's mind now.
The broken, shattered psyche that he
It
has.
honestly really is.
And the last thing that happened is she called this shadow, which turned into this red cap dude, this massive 7-foot tall gray beast of a dude. And the last thing he said to you was, "You shouldn't be here."
And then we said some badass shit that I can't remember.
Likely.
And now it's now.
And now it's now.
So this guy,
That's how time works.
this massive a muumuu wearing, he's just wearing this long dirty tunic, but like, I mean, immediately your mind thinks muumuu, and it reminds you of your aunt.
I have never
Deborah.
thought Moo Moo ever.
Well, you are now.
Oh,
Who is Moo
I'm
Moo?
getting rid of that.
Who?
Who is Moo Moo?
Nobody.
I mean, John Cena doesn't have relatives, so.
Oh, right. That's a good point.
Okay, so we, John Cena and I, pulled out weapons,
You did.
We did.
and
And I didn't actually do anything. I just kind of looked at the dude.
Well, what are you going to do then as they pull up weapons?
I am just going to stand there for a second.
Okay. So they're both holding guns out to this giant, massive lump of a bro. And
You
Steve was just kind
fucking
of standing there, kind of assessing the situation.
bread dough looking motherfucker.
A body like Grimace.
He's got quite the pair of testes on him. Hey, James.
You can see them kind of dangling below the bottom of his.
how dare
Night
you
shirt.
make this real?
It makes sense with what it's wearing.
So let me clarify.
Answer me.
He's got a tunic on, and his gnabs are hanging out beneath.
I see where this is going, and I like it.
But no
Oh,
tip.
Why?
No tip.
No tip.
Just nuts.
Oh, no.
No tip, all ball.
Hey,
He's a grower.
James, look at those things. They're gigantic.
John, I don't think we should make this about his balls right now.
You see him like, this guy's gray skinned, right? But he's like turning like this weird shade of red.
That's
Like
definitely not good, James.
And
What
as
about
you
his
guys are
balls?
talking about his fucking, like, pointing at his junk and like laughing at it, you know, he's blushing.
are his
Getting
balls
a
turning
little-
purple too?
Yes.
Gross.
Naturally.
I am going to...
I think he's getting exciting, James.
I don't like that at all.
So as you guys are standing there talking shit about his junk, he pulls this. As I said, he was carrying this large pole axe around, or a pole arm. as you guys are making fun of this dude, he just draws it up and starts to charge at you guys. What do you do in that moment?
I am going to. Fuck. No, do not want to do that.
James,
Do
we
not
can't
wanna
do that right now.
I'm already on the list, apparently.
Oh no, back to the list.
I am going to read a bad situation here. I want to assess everything that's going on here and try to come up with a game plan. Hopefully.
Do it.
Where the fuck?
Okay, roll.
This guy's
plus
charging at you, and you're
sharp.
immediately
Here we
just
go.
kind of taking a scan of the area.
7.
A 7.
Hold 1.
Yep, you can hold 1.
Oh, God. Oh, what do I want to ask here? Just because I think it'll be important later more than anything, what's my best way out?
Oh, that's a great question. Since you guys are kind of in like a clearing, and the stone circle is in the middle of this clearing, the way you came from is a great way out.
I figured.
Also, you do feel like you could probably lose him in the trees anywhere. I mean, if it was like a chase, very likely it'd be hard for him to. The trees are close enough where you'd have a better time getting through him than he would.
Okay.
He's big and you're little.
Wait, is this...
Great way to put it.
Okay, I don't know if this is included in this question just because you said that we knew he was a red cap. Does him being a shadow, is that like an invisibility thing, or is that like, could he turn into a shadow and chase us that way?
You don't know.
Fuck. Well, all right. That's a good enough answer for me. I figured that might be the case, but I just wanted to make sure.
That was a good try, James.
No, yeah, and I figured I was gonna give it to you if it was related to the first question.
Sure.
But it wasn't. So, you two, feel free to take, because it's kind of going around now at this point. As this thing's like rearing up to charge at you guys, you got this quick split second moment to make a decision. You
All right.
obviously read the bad situation, like looking for a way out. You find that you come up with that. What about John and Steve?
I'm going to attack him.
You're gonna kick some ass.
Yeah.
Take some shots?
What do I got to do here?
Okay, so you're gonna roll kick some ass. Yes, plus tough.
Which is
Plus 1.
Plus 1.
Ooh,
So
ooh.
9, 10.
A 10. So you get to choose an extra effect to your attack. So in other words, on a 7+, you and whatever you're fighting inflict harm on each other. The amount of harm is based on the established dangers in the game, this moment obviously being his poleaxe. Right? That usually means you inflict the harm rating of your weapon, and your enemy inflicts their attacks harm rating on you. Since you rolled a 10+, you get to choose one extra effect. And there's 4 options. They are, 1, you gain the advantage, so you take +1 forward and give +1 forward to another hunter. And what that means is... you're right, or. And what that means is that you can add +1 to your next roll. Period.
Oh,
only your next roll. That's what
That's one of
+1
our next
forward is.
rolls.
Yep, or whoever you want to give that to. Number 2, you inflict terrible harm, which is 1 more harm than you would do. 3, you suffer less harm, which is 1 less harm than you would normally receive from this attack. And 4, you force them where you want them.
Okay, I want to do that, and I want to give the bonus to Steve.
So you're going to gain the advantage, and you're getting you're getting him +1 forward.
I'm gonna, yeah, because okay, so I'm attacking with my rifle, right? So as I bring it up,
Wait. Did you bring your rifle to the woods? Because I don't believe you did.
I don't think so.
Oh no!
You only have your
no, we
sidearm.
didn't.
No,
Okay,
you have your sidearm.
Okay, so I pull up my sidearm and I'll attack with that.
Okay, how much harm does that do?
9mm.
2
Two harm.
2 harm.
Okay, so you're going to give him +1 forward to Steve?
Yep.
Before we resolve that, we're going to see what Steve does during this time. So again,
how much harm does John Cena take?
I'm going to tell him once we resolve the
I
situation.
see. Okay.
Good, fair question, though.
Yeah, because as he was doing that, or as John
This
Cena's
is all
doing
happening
that,
in unison.
Steve, I think it's time for you to show James what you got. Because now it's like John understands that James is going to end up seeing this anyways.
Of course.
So that's how he gets that advantage.
Can I bucket off to one of the closest large trees while this is all happening too?
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Awesome. Sweet. While I'm doing that, I already know, John, and then I keep going.
What's that, James?
So, Steve.
So I'm going to run at Raspberry Beret.
Okay.
And while I'm doing that, I'm going to change into the hybrid form. So I'm like giant hulking wolfman.
Yep.
And then I'm going to uppercut the bitch.
Okay. That sounds great.
Fucking
So you're going to kick some ass as well, and you're taking +1 on this as well. So technically, you rolled a 5 plus tough.
So I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4. You got a -1 to tough?
Yep.
Ouch. So you get a failure.
Yep.
Which means you...
Experience.
Yep, get yourself some experience.
I'll be leveling up soon.
Yeah.
And that just
Bastard.
means that you're going to take harm, and you won't inflict any. So...
Well, shit.
It's not great. So this thing swings its entire poleaxe through. You take a shot off, but you catch it across the arm, and you take it across the chest. So you're both going to take 3 harm, and this thing's going to take 2 harm.
Holy shit, what the fuck?
John, you only take 1 harm, sir, because of your armor.
Taking 1. Yep. Only take 1 harm. You have 2
Okay.
armor. We'll just keep the circle going the way it's been going. So,
Okay, then.
James, what do you do as you dip off into the woods and you see these guys engaging with big boy here?
I am going to, seeing both those guys get hit as hard as they did and being farther off, I'm going to, just because I'm not exactly sure, I'm going to pull out my normal mag and put it away and then put silver rounds in.
Okay.
And I'm going to start taking a few shots.
Okay.
And trying to get his attention my way.
Great. So are you going to kick some ass as taking the shots, or are you going to do something else?
I
with it?
wanted to, mostly the reason why I wanted to do it was to get him away from them. So I wanted to act under pressure if
Gotcha.
I could.
That sounds
Seeing
great.
that. Okay, let's see here. And because I have, I've read about this sort of thing, I roll plus sharp instead of cool.
Gotcha.
So, oh my God, it didn't matter. Oh no, that's a 5.
All right.
Oh no!
Hey man, I got my first experience.
Yeah, you did.
Proud of me.
You fire a shot off. You switch your magazine, fire a shot off, and it just kind of...
Wait, oh my God, what happens when I fail on this shit?
You just don't do it.
No, I know. Do you take moves?
I might be. I'm actually, you know what? Depends.
I think that might be an important thing to find out right now.
Nope, I'm going to agree with that. So,
Honestly, in my mind, I thought you ran back there
think
to
about
suck
what
on your
you guys might
flask.
do, but this might end up being bad.
Thanks for the
that's
boost of
wonderful.
confidence there, buddy.
Well, I might have fucked things up. So,
By doing what you do wrong.
failing on a roll.
oh, okay, I got you. What is John doing? We're gonna
What
wrap
am
up
I
with the
doing?
Description.
I just got
Oh,
fucking
Christ,
hit.
Here we go.
How do I react to that? Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna roll for an attack then, I guess. I mean, we can't really judge if he's wounded or not, so
Right.
that's another 10.
Another 10 to kick some ass. Okay, so you what are those out of those 4 things are you going to decide to do? Again, it's taking advantage for a 1+1 forward, inflicting +1 harm, suffering -1 harm, or forcing them where you want them.
I'm gonna -1 harm. Then
Okay.
I'll just take no damage, right?
You will
Or-
then, yeah, actually,
okay.
because -2, -1, and he's inflicting 3. Makes sense to me. Steve.
I feel like John's in his tank
What is
roll
the
right now.
shapeshifter doing?
Are you like right in that motherfucker's grill?
Oh, the changeling. She's
Mine?
standing.
Changeling, I'm
she's
sorry.
standing back
I'm
by
trying to
the
be.
by the
Does it
stone
sound
circle,
better?
which is a good 15, 20 feet behind him, and she's just standing there with this dagger, just brandishing a dagger, and she's kind of like twisting it into her fingertip, and she's just grinning like an idiot, an evil idiot.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I'm going to attack again as I clack the dice loudly in my microphone.
it's okay.
That's 7.
A 7. So you got a 7 on the kick some ass. What were you trying to do again? I'm sorry.
I was trying to take my claws and take down his balls since they're dangling out.
That's hilarious. And you rolled a 7.
Yep.
Okay, that's going to be you pretty much just inflicting harm on each other. He swings his poleaxe around again. This thing is just razor sharp, and you noticed it when you felt it last. And as he does, he can make that same swing through again, kind of going for both of you again. And you fire a shot off, or John fires a shot off at the same time, as well as Steve kind of just going for the junk. And you land the grab on him, and you can feel your claws just sink into the flesh as you land that shot just right through the shoulder. And he manages to, as he swipes his poleaxe through, John kind of backs up a little bit from the shot, kind of takes 2 steps back, just instinctually.
Whoa, boy.
Right, and he completely misses you. Steve, however, he does manage to sink into him. But as this happens, as this one fluid motion happens with the 3 of you, you see this silver shot, or you hear this gunshot from the woods, and this big son of a bitch immediately turns to it, and he sees you. It's James. He sees James, and he just lowers his poleaxe down in like a charging position and just starts running.
Well, I'm still grasping.
Yep.
Oof.
He hasn't started moving yet, though. He just kind of.
Can I protect someone?
Absolutely. That's a great thing to do on the next time around here. So he takes 2 from your shot, you take 0, and you take 3. So in other words, you're going to protect somebody, right?
Yeah.
What are you going to do there? What is
I
your
gotta
intention?
roll +12. Well, I want to knock him off course so he can't hit James.
Okay, that's a great idea. Give me your protect someone. Roll plus tough.
So 8.
8. Okay, so you protect them. Okay, but you'll suffer some or all of the harm they were going to get.
Okay.
And then so James and Steve, what do you guys do while you kind of shoulder check this guy to knock him off of his
my idea,
trajectory in a way.
Mm-hmm.
My idea here is I'm going to like get in front of the tree that I was like kind of behind when I was taking shots.
Okay.
And I'm going to like kind of wait this moment out. If he's going to charge me with this thing, I'm going to try and wait it out and dip off to the side so that
You're going to
sticks his
coyote and
poleaxe.
roadrunner him?
Kind of. I mean, so his poleaxe gets stuck into the tree.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yep.
Yeah. Hopefully, I mean, at least maybe momentarily disarming this dude.
Okay.
Whoops.
Try and act under pressure here.
Yep, exactly.
Please? Okay, that's a 9.
Okay, so I'm going to give
Could be
you
worse.
a worse outcome, hard choice, or a price to pay. I got to think about those. But Steve, what are you doing during this time?
Oh.
What the fuck? Yes, that is you.
First, how do we heal?
It's not a thing that happens in the moment.
Well, shit. I'm
boy.
I'm just gonna hold on.
What are you at?
One more and I'm dead or dying.
Oh man, you're fucking unstable.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucked up.
Oh yeah. Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, you betcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get you the fuck out of there.
Read that.
As a matter of fact.
Yeah, and that's one thing that you see is that Steve here is bleeding pretty good. So that's the case.
Well, if that's the case, I got to protect him.
Right.
We gotta get the fuck out of
So
here.
do you want to change what you're doing basically?
I'm gonna have to because he's already got his own plan. So I'm
Okay.
gonna.
Well,
Can I shoot the balls off and free him?
You can try. That's a pretty good one. Roll kick some ass.
Oh boy. Oh yeah. 9, 10.
10. Okay. So you go in to do that. So you get they do the double damage. Again, I do damage to you damage to me. But what of those 4 advantages are you going to take?
Oh shit! I can force them to where I want them.
Hey, that works great considering
Yeah,
what you're
'cause
trying to do.
From what I can see, is that James is trying to coax him into that tree. So I'm gonna force him to actually.
yeah,
like
because
a
if he hits this tree,
beneficial-
we can swoop up Steve and just get the fuck out of here for now.
True that.
Recuperate. We know what he is. We can do some research.
So what are you?
So I'm gonna try to. I'm taking damage for this one anyway. So
Yes,
it would make sense for me to focus my next time this tackle towards the tree. Like I'm gonna try to knock him forcibly into that tree so he can't stop or sway himself.
I got you.
I
You're
choose-
good distance from that tree
I
still.
choose price to pay, by the way.
You did? Okay. Oh, okay. And you
I'm just holding on.
you're just holding on. Okay, that makes sense. He's just kind of holding his. You see that.
Why did you go for the balls, man?
Easy target.
Yeah, so you're taking 1 then due to your damage.
Yeah.
So you kind of force him off his course. You, however, so this thing charges at you. You move out of the way as soon as he gets close enough to you. But as you do, he manages to he does make some contact with you, not enough to hurt you, but he does knock your gun out of your hand. Your gun just kind of lands in the grass.
Oh fuck me! Is
Split
it
time
a
again.
place that I know where it is or I don't?
You do, yep. It's on the ground, but he's between you and it.
Oh shit! Oh, that's so much worse.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's
But
actually
he did manage to like sink his poleaxe into the tree.
Perfect.
And you see it went in like good 3 inches.
Fucking A.
Yeah. And then what did you do then? So negate the. Well, you already rolled that. So okay. So what? How did you attack? So
After that moment,
you would just shoot the balls, didn't you?
No, I have to react now because
gonna
everything
tackle him.
changed.
Okay, yeah, so
I was
bring
doing a
that.
bunch of weird shit. Well, now that his poleaxe is stuck in the tree, can I I don't know, climb on top of him? I got this fucking shotgun.
I mean, yeah.
Like I
if it
do,
is, it is.
I have a sawn off, and then I have my service.
Okay.
Okay, so then I'll just kick some ass and shoot him, I guess.
Okay.
7.
7. Okay. So you inflict harm on each other. Okay. So his poleaxe rather is stuck in the wall here. You take a shot at him and he whips around at you and with his ridiculous height and length he charges at you and just claws at you with one of his hands.
Not feeling so good here, James. You could probably step in at any time.
That is 1 harm.
yeah,
and-
not gonna happen, friend. We
and
gotta get the fuck out
the
of
armor
here.
negates it. So now, Steve.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit!
I was just
His armor
holding
negates
on
it.
while he ran away.
We gotta get the fuck out of here, boys.
And the damage he took was due to that, perhaps, which makes sense.
Plus, all my natural attacks get a +1 harm.
And that's actually enough. Then with your shots was enough that he drops to his knees as he like as he slashes at you.
You were saying, James.
He drops
That's
to his
going
knees
to
and
change what I'm going to do if he's dropping.
No, that's good. Yep. And he drops to the ground and he just kind of collapses and you see him start to smolder.
Smolder.
Yeah.
Can we collect this smoldering stuff?
I'm gonna get the fuck away from this, boys.
So he's like a smoking pile of corpse.
Sure. Yeah. That makes sense.
I'm going to step away.
That's my plan.
Yep.
Anybody got a Band-Aid?
I'm not gonna go for my gun yet, but I feel like I need to step back from this because I'm not exactly sure how these creatures work.
Yeah, the changeling girl standing up by the circle, you see her just chuckling, just her head back, laughing. She's like, he's going to be so pissed when he gets back.
I figured that might be the case.
I'd run if I were you boys.
I would if I were me too.
Little lady, who are you talking about?
You.
No, who's going to be pissed?
Him.
Who is him?
I think Big Hoss here,
Yeah.
friend.
Big Hoss, the one that we killed?
Yes, not killed. Probably not killed.
Yeah, definitely not killed.
Oh, the smoldering's bad.
Yeah. Steven,
Steve,
you're bleeding.
where's the car?
You're
Yeah,
ble-
I
you're
need
ble-
a fucking Band-Aid.
Yeah, you're bleeding from the neck. We gotta go. I pick up my gun and let's get the fuck out of here.
You want me to finish you off?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go. Fuck off. Let's go. I just fired fucking 3 shots in the air. Let's fucking go.
Very well, let's go. I'll cover the rear.
Okay. So you guys take off. You guys just start booking it to where?
We while we're running, let's get back to the car. We need to get back to the Haven for real. Yes.
Hospital.
We have the infirmary back at the Haven. It's only a 15-minute drive back home. We should be fine. We definitely don't have a place here in this town to go to. Let's go, boys.
John will drive.
I'm going to turn back into Steve.
Okay.
B-dubs.
he's just
John, grab his clothes. Shit.
Yeah, you change back to your human form, but the wounds remain.
All right, so we get back to the Haven, or what's going on now?
Yeah, you John drives you guys back to the Haven.
Oh, a safe drive?
Oh.
yeah, he's driving real slow though,
Of course he is.
but under the speed limit. Always.
James, I'm sorry. How's he doing back there?
Well, I mean, I really don't know how werewolf physiology works, so maybe bad, looks bad, but
Werewolf. There's no such thing.
John, stop. Don't talk to me about this right now. Steven, can you hear me?
Yes?
Oh my God, you sound so calm. That's the scariest shit that I could ever hear.
I'm so cold, James.
Oh, don't do this. Don't
Hold
do
me.
this. I am holding you.
Guys, I'm
me.
getting teary-eyed up here. Just, could you...
Don't,
just
John,
stop
you need
talking?
to drive.
Don't fuck with him. You know he's one of them special kids.
Oh, no.
Sorely
Okay,
inappropriate.
let's get back there.
Steven.
I'm sure you have this somewhere, but
Yeah. Yeah. The keeper will tell you how long any patient's recovery is likely to take, and if you need extra supplies or help. I mean, he's got like severe lacerations. It'll take a little while.
Yeah, I'm 1 box away from dying.
Yeah, he's pretty damn hurt.
yeah. Oh,
He's
for
all,
sure.
all cut up.
Which, is there anything once we get here? Is there anything that I could do to like help stitch this dude up? Do we have somebody there for that kind of shit, or is that just an us thing?
But you got the room for it. Slim behind the counter as you guys bust in the front door of this place. You're carrying Steve. Well, you're not carrying him. You know, you're just helping him through the door, and he's bleeding everywhere.
And
you-
naked.
You're naked.
Yeah.
And Slim's like,
Slim,
well,
grab the kid.
guess we better put some clothes on that boy.
Yeah. Oh,
Not yet.
Bring him back to the infirmary. Let's take care of this boy.
yeah. Absolutely. Let's
Everybody-
go.
Everybody's
Thank
just a
you,
boy to him.
Slim. Just yeah. Everybody.
Everybody so far has called you guys boys.
Yeah. I'm 47. Fuck. Come on, boys.
Come on, boys.
So yeah, we'll bring him down to the infirmary. We'll start that process up then.
Okay. So you guys, Slim and you bandage him up, give him an IV, some painkillers, a good night's rest. He's
Back at him.
Slim's like, it's
Clock in, bitch.
could take a couple days to even get him on his feet again.
Oh shit.
I mean, well, he'll be on his feet, I'm sure, because you guys never listen to me. But he's gonna be bleeding. Those stitches.
Gonna pull out a handkerchief from my pocket and... Are you telling me Steven's not going to make it? Because
No.
I can't take this right now, Slim.
He'll be fine, John.
Oh, okay.
Just
James, he's gonna be fine.
Steven, I think we're gonna have to go back to the deep pick and get a little bit of information on this creature.
Do you? It's cool. I'll just sit here and bleed.
You're not even looking directly at me. Your eyes are looking in different directions. Man, what kind of painkillers did you give him, Slim?
Quaaludes.
Holy shit.
Word.
Oh my God.
60s.
I was just gonna
Are
say.
a lovely bird.
Accuracy.
Well, he should be fine here for the night then.
He'll be great. He pops a couple himself.
Oh God. Please don't run the bar tonight. Close it down.
Well, We'll see.
All right, John.
Someone's gonna pay
Well, I
fucking
think
bills.
I think it's time we head back over to our real home base. I don't even know. Let's head back to the D-Pick and
Back to the office.
try to do back to the office. Yeah. Oh, that feels weird. Head back to the office and try to do a little bit of research here. Hey.
Sure, let me have Steven warm up the car for you.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Oh,
He can't even stand up, John.
well, they did offer to give us a wheelchair for him.
My wheelchair, John?
Oh, I'm sorry. To the D-Pick. Very
you.
well.
Good night, Stephen.
Good night.
And we and we'll hop in the Comet and head over to the D-Pick.
I feel like he needs his new set of meds.
Yeah, go over to the D-Pick and they'll give you your new genetically engineered.
Yeah, keeps
it-
them
he-
chromosomes active.
Yeah, you take him and then you turn back into the John that I miss all the time.
It could very well be the truth. Maybe he's off his meds for a bit. It's like taking Adderall.
Good to see you back, John. You're like, I don't know what you're talking about, James.
So you guys eventually get to the D-Pick, and you see that the gate is closed, the security gate. And as you guys pull up to the gate, there's a guard. You recognize this guy before. The guard at the gate is somebody new.
Hey, y'all.
James, who the hell is this man?
I don't know. New here, friend?
Maybe. Y'all got some ID?
Absolutely. We have some identification for you. Here you are.
James
McCready, yes.
MacReady.
No.
No, sir. I'm reading. You need to calm yourself.
Oh, James,
James
you are not going to
MacReady.
like this man.
Is that
I
like
st-
that spaghetti?
God. You know,
I'll let you handle
we
this
get
one,
stuck.
James.
We get stuck at this gate for 20 to 25 minutes every time we come over here. How is it that the newest person is managing to do it already? It's McCready, not spaghetti.
Well, sir, I'm going to have to ask you to calm down, sir.
I'm not going to calm down.
Well, then I'm going to have to keep asking you to calm down,
It is
sir.
barely a mark on my record to shoot you in the face today. Open the gate. Now, please.
Sir, let me explain myself, sir.
I can feel cancer growing in my stomach right now.
Just look, I can help you out, James, but I cannot talk to this guy.
Now, sirs,
Wink.
your identification
Wink.
checks out, so I'm going to open this gate here. But, have y'all been drinking?
I wasn't driving, and yes, always.
Well, he might have been. Can you call
I'm
your?
going to need to see your identification, sir.
Very well. Here you go.
John Cena? Is that Cena?
It's
Like the Senate?
John.
Are you a senator?
Cena, sir? No.
Oh,
sir.
well, I can't
Sir,
see you.
This is official D-Pick business. Can we please move along?
Y'all got the D-Pecs up in there?
John, go commando mode, please. I need the real you.
All right, both of y'all's identification checks out.
Oh my fucking God, James! He said we're good.
Yeah, and then
The gate has
We
been
just-
open for
we're
a
gonna-
good
I'm a-
minute and a half.
John
what
is-
are y'all doing?
John drove off. He left his fucking badge there. He'll come back for that shit later.
yeah, so you guys drive into the compound, into the garage down below into this underground facility, the underground parking garage, and head to the office.
Wow, that was a whole event.
Yeah.
I'm going to the bottom drawer of my file cabinet and refilling my flask. And I'm going to take like 2 big swigs off of the bottle that I have in there and put it back. And then go to Tom's office and tell him to fire the person that works at the gate.
John's just gonna chill on the bench and read some comic strips for now.
We'll fire him right away.
Please.
Wait, what do you do?
Existed. He was born. That's what's wrong.
Well, it's not like we have a lot of applicants.
That's not very nice, James.
Why are you right up against the door, John? I can see you through the glass.
He runs away.
Yeah, let me. Tom looks up at the window. He's like, shakes his head, just mutters under his breath. Let me look at some. Let me check his file here. Looks it up. Oh yeah, that's a new guy, Cletus McFinkelstein. He's diligent. He actually. You check your IDs? Because there's no more of that lead in that slide, boys. He had shapeshifters on the loose. Remember, 5 years ago, I almost died.
Yeah, I know.
You want to do that again?
I mean,
John's walks through the door. No, sir. That was a good time, though.
at least you learned how to listen from the side of the door, John.
I thought he would be upset with me.
I mean, I'm not.
Okay, it's time to.
What are you
Okay.
here for?
We need to do research.
On what?
Red
What did you
caps.
find in Summer Springs?
Oh, red caps. A changeling
Shit.
girl.
Well, shit.
Both of them, yes.
Ooh, big hairy
Stephen-
bald bastard
Stephen
too.
was hurt
James.
pretty badly.
Remember him with
he-
the big swinging testes and
Yeah. That guy.
You guys
Steven
playing with-
really fucked that.
Why is it that every time you guys find a monster, you have to fucking play with his balls?
That's just Steven.
I have
He
literally
loves balls.
never once.
I mean,
Never once, sir. It's like for the last 5 years, you've just set me up with 2 cartoon characters that I hang out with. I don't feel real anymore.
you're real to me.
You've
James.
seen what you brought here, and you're questioning real.
I feel like there is a deeper sub-level of the twisted fantasy that I have to live every day with this strange man.
I know it'll make you feel
He's
better.
a test tube baby, and then you got son of Asbury. I mean,
Okay, fuck it. What do you know about red caps? Maybe that'll help me right away.
yes, that would probably help you right away.
Yes, absolutely.
Let
we
me,
need to do a bunch of research and hopefully quick.
Yeah, well, let's see. We got he goes into this room off of his office, and there's just filing cabinets along the walls, and he goes to the R, pulls it out, and he's like, there's a good bundle of papers, about an inch thick, labeled red cap, or a folder.
That's a lot of information. Changelings.
Changeling. Yeah, well, back over here to the seas.
Yep.
Pulls the drawer open again. Changeling's about
Boy,
3
James,
inches thicker. Just
His file cabinet's much bigger than yours.
Shh. Mine only needs to hold one thing in it. It's alcohol, Tom. Stop looking at me.
oh, you looking for that? That's an A over here.
It's literally just like a mini bar.
Yeah, we got a V over here, and it's all vodka.
Man after my whole heart.
Anyway, here's your files. It's like a 5-inch stack of just papers.
God, I pictured that whole awkward fucking pause in my head.
Yeah,
And
just
he's
staring, waiting for
Here you go.
them.
It's like, papers.
Yeah. We have to keep them here, I would assume.
Dude, don't leave the building with them.
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to the office. We'll go over to my office or
Yep.
John's or whatever, and on my way out, I'll just shut the light off in his office.
You guys have like a,
Oh my God, that's so fucking.
you guys have, that's pretty funny. You guys sit in like this bullpen area, and there's like a good couple dozen desks. It's a pretty large area, a lot of agents, and you guys have like a little cluster of desks in an area, the 3 of you.
All right, I'm gonna go high five some of my buddies, James. I'll be right back.
All right, that's fine.
You just hear, and James, as you're sitting at your desk, you just hear, whoosh, my man.
All right, James, let's get to it. What's going on? You could talk to some of these guys. They might like you. I mean, I do. That means a lot.
I'm going to investigate a mystery.
I just love the idea that John Cena is like the office favorite of everybody. He's like the good boy. He's like the
my
office
God.
dog. Everybody loves him.
Oh,
Like, oh, he's
Oh,
so
no.
cute. Look at him.
Why you gotta do this to me?
But deadly, don't let him bite you.
All right, let's dig through these papers real quick.
Wait,
and
what'd you
then we
do?
can get back to Stefan.
Did
Some
you roll
papers.
mystery?
No, you
no.
don't need to roll.
Oh.
We have the info. We don't need to roll.
God, I've been
Lucky
trying to,
us.
I've been trying to
Right.
help people out, and I can never do it.
You learn that red caps have kind of one goal in mind, and it's really weird. They have the hat that he was wearing. Their whole thing is to just keep it moist with blood.
Oh,
And they're often, and you find this out, that because they've been hired by various people, and every time that you guys have dealt with one, it's always been somebody's lackey. That they're often hired as muscle for certain gruesome tasks.
Okie dokie. Do we get the idea that this might be directly correlated to the beatings? Then a dude that can turn into a shadow and go beat the shit out of somebody.
Very likely, yeah. You kind of putting those pieces together, you're thinking that possibly he is the one who's been beating in people, and the reason that nobody can seem to remember who beat him is due to that.
Fucking dope. And that part of things is a little bit more taken care of then. Does it say anything about how you can defeat one?
It does. It says that
God, yes.
without his hat, they have generally no will to live. Every time that anybody has defeated one on record here, because there's like reports, of incident reports of like other agents. Some of them,
James,
You
did
know,
we knock
some of them-
off that
John definitely knows every agent's name in this thing, as far as the ones who've been here since he's been there. But these date all the way back to like the beginning of the DPIC, which is early 30s. We'll go with.
Do we knock off his
Awesome.
hat?
No.
And yeah, every time that they've been defeated, that was how they were defeated.
And I would assume that it says that they come back to life if you try to kill them somehow.
But that you already know.
Yeah, right. But it's confirmed in there that
Yeah.
obviously a changeling
One
can
of the-
tell us that, and we don't we can or could not believe
That's
it.
fair. You do see that one of these reports, the guys had to the team had to fight this thing like 6-7 times before they actually got to his hat.
Okay.
And every one of these, pretty much a lot of the early ones, that's sort of the case. Some of them had to fight him more or less. Actually, no one's had to fight him more than that. They just struggled.
This was a big battle.
Okay. And then then for changelings, what is the difference between them and shapeshifters?
A shapeshifter, you know what that is. That's just
Of course,
anything you
that's
can
why,
transit.
because that's probably the
Right,
closest thing in my mind.
Right, no, that makes sense. A changeling, you know, as you're reading through this, is generally somebody who was taken at a young age, and by generally somebody from fairy, which is
Fucking
That
fairies,
crazy little
Stephen,
girl.
you dirty little bastard.
and you know that. Well, and the name fairy, you vaguely know, and you know that it's another dimension of sorts.
So it's safe to assume that rock circle is probably that.
Potentially,
In correlation with there also being a changeling there, and maybe I'll have to do a little bit of research on that too. Maybe just in case.
okay.
But for now, if it's a human being that was taken, a little girl or a small child that was taken that becomes a changeling, is there any way to reverse that, or is that just the end?
Every one of these cases you see or you read through, and there's not that many that deal with this. It's usually most of these files that you're reading are files of other scenarios that a changeling was just present for, and oftentimes there's a kind of a mild part of it. They're usually just mentioned. But what you do find is you notice that there has been a couple cases where they were reunified with their family that they were taken from, and that gets weird sometimes. Sometimes it works. Some of these have
let's
worked.
get
Some of these have
weird.
not worked.
Okay.
You
Well,
see one instance that happened in Washington that the changeling was returned to the family a good 15 years after the kid was taken,
holy shit.
and it was it didn't the parents aged 15 years, where the child aged like 6, and it ended up killing the entire family, as you read in the report. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Some of these are happy endings, a lot of them aren't. So hard to say.
God.
What you notice is that all these changelings, they all seem to be from families in the areas that they were encountered in.
Okay. Then the question is is there any correlation with like the time frame? Obviously 15 years for that one, but like for ones that have worked, is it like a really short time period
There seems
in comparison?
That's a great question. Some of them are, not all of them are. Some of them are actually even longer.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you see one where the case itself was a missing persons case that was returned to them, and it looks as if like the specifics themselves. Somebody was taken, a child was taken in 1912, and was returned in 1958, which is over 40 years.
Holy shit.
The parents themselves, they're very elderly at that point, but the child was only like 20 years older. It wasn't even a child anymore, obviously. It was a person in their early 20s, which was returned to them, which is what got your attention. And that one, it ended weirdly. It didn't end, you can't really, it doesn't look like it was really resolved. You wouldn't call it a cold case, but you would see that it's kind of a thing that took care of itself. It
Okay.
didn't really require any resolution.
Okay. And then I guess one of my last questions here then would be, is there any identifiable weakness for a changeling then?
What you do determine, because you're looking for that specifically, obviously, you notice that they're generally just normal people. They're normal humans who have just aged in a different dimension, was what you're kind of getting at.
Okie dokie. So changeling is more of a title than it is a attribute.
I mean, she is technically a monster.
Sure, but like she
yeah.
can't change into something else, literally.
You do see some that a lot of them tend to carry around some kind of dust, which makes them which causes chaotic results.
Okay. All right. Well, this is a lot of good information. I'll share it with John as we give Tom, the director, his files back and
Head back towards Steve.
yeah, we gotta give Steve the down low on this shit too, especially because then I can hit up the armory and see what if. Is there anything like weapon wise that a red cap is more susceptible to than just normal bullets? I went for silver, but just in case.
You don't see any indication of that being or anything being noted.
Okay, cool. Then I
Just
don't
need
have to
more-
waste cool
more
shit.
firepower.
All right, sounds dope. We'll go back to the infirmary then, or rather just the Haven.
Yep.
We have to stock up in the armory anyway.
Okay.
And I think that we figured out our advantage here, Steven.
Oh yeah, what's that?
He's got a pretty solid plan this time.
His eyes aren't even open. I don't know if I'm going to be able to convey this well.
What?
You think you're lucid enough to remember any of this?
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, it might take a couple of days before we can get you back out there proper. But the good news is, all we have to do for a red cap is take his red cap. I'm not even kidding you. Like, it's not even a joke. It's
So
his
when
hat.
he was burning on the ground, if we'd have taken his hat, he'd have been done.
Maybe.
I wanted to investigate the body, but you boys wanted to get out of there.
Well, I was bleeding profusely.
Oh yeah, he was on the
You
on the
were
dying end.
fine. You made it.
He can't even see right now.
Oh, he's
Look at this.
fine.
He's all cataracts.
He's fine.
He's aging before our eyes.
Yeah, you look pretty old.
Slim, you are not helping.
I mean, I wasn't here to help.
You were looking at the wall, Slim.
Oh yeah, look at this painting of my grandfather.
Oh, wow. Oh, God.
Okay.
Just
So
hanging in the infirmary.
the lucky part.
Yeah, we had no else place to put it. My wife didn't want it in the house, so you know.
I mean, it is
Well,
pretty
look at him.
disturbing.
He's fucking terrifying.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
He was a doctor.
What kind of doctor?
Like,
Fucking Dr. Giggles up in this
Doctor
bitch?
fucking Moreau?
no, he like did like stuff in his basement. He like would sew bodies together.
Yeah, that's that.
Oh, then yes.
I'm gonna try and forget this while I explain the rest of this to Stephen. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Just the kindest man.
All right. Luckily, because of John's eye for a good weapon, the armory is pretty stocked. A red cap and the girl, Changeling. I mean, you were right. The fairies, man.
Say it again.
You were right. Fairies, man.
How about one more time? It feels so good.
I told you he was fine.
Steven, you were absolutely right. It's straight up fucking fairies.
Which means, expound upon that. I was right, which means.
I'm not gonna suck your penis, Steven.
No.
Oh, I'm out of here.
We're not into that.
This is getting strange.
Like, I don't know what you and John get up to.
Okay,
but,
well,
I know.
Well, luckily, what that means is that the little girl's a changeling. I haven't dealt with one myself, but from what it
yeah,
seems,
you just shoot him in the face like anybody
I'd rather
else.
not shoot a little girl in the face, Steven.
Oh, it's fine.
Well, she
when we
looks
get-
little, but she's probably much older.
It's very possible. I'm thinking that I'm going to look into some missing persons reports when we get back into town, just to see how long it might have been, or if
Well,
it
she
was.
looked to be about 15-ish or so to me, so it could have been anywhere up to 20 years that she's been gone.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah.
Yeah, you just shoot her in the face. It's fine.
Well, I think we should take care of Big Hoss first. If she's just a normal little girl, we can take her into custody.
I agree
I
with
think
James.
I think the D-pick could probably
Capture.
be
alive.
more use.
Here's a thought. Could we put John, we'd have to figure out how to draw the red cap out, but could we put John in a tree?
Me? Why me?
Oh, because you're the best shot. Could we put John in a tree about 100 yards away with a
As long as
sniper
it's
and
not bait.
have him snipe the red cap off this thing's head?
How are you with the rifle, John?
Pretty damn good.
I assume that was the answer.
Do you want to see?
Not here.
Oh.
You can go pick any of the ones we have in the armory. I mean, there's a few.
Really?
Yes. Oh, go on ahead. Have a heyday, friend.
All right. Do I have to roll for picking out what does he got?
I have a
Got it
stockpile
all.
of mystical
You
and
got it
rare
all.
monster killing weapons and
Mystical
items.
and rare.
If you need a special weapon, roll plus weird. On a 10 plus, you have it, and plenty of it if it matters. On a 7 to 9, you have it, but only minimum. And on a miss, you've got the wrong thing. We'll
I'll help
see.
you look.
I have 0 to weird.
Same.
Okay, let's
Got a
go.
+3.
God damn, boy.
I'm fucking weird.
Okay. Yeah, that's a 7. All right, so 7 to 9. We have at least a few things that we're looking for here, which isn't really much of anything specific. It's really, I mean, actually, it is. We don't need anything magical. We don't need anything silver. We just need
Just
a
give
good
me
rifle.
the good rifle, James. I just want to play with it.
I'll just open up the door to the armory. Let's go. Get out of here. Can't you see I don't want you anymore? I'll shove him in and close the door behind him.
Oh.
Slap him on the ass.
Yeah. Have a heyday, friend. And it's literally just like it's like
It's like
the
that scene
small
in the
version.
Matrix.
Yeah. It's like the small version of that scene in the Matrix, or maybe even just like how it was in Boondock Saints the first time where they open up that door and he's like behind a fucking minigun. It's like holy shit. Yeah. Since John's in there, I'm gonna try and talk to you, frankly, here, Stephen. The werewolf thing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't care. Does that help you heal at all?
No.
Shitty.
I know.
I was really hoping so. If we're lucky, we might not have to get you directly in there anyway. I don't want to put you in harm's way again. That's a really shitty thing to see.
Well, if I had rolled a little better, it wouldn't have been quite so bad.
Yeah, I know. You gotta work on your knee work. That tuck and roll isn't really very quick when you're in hybrid mode.
I believe they call it a commando roll.
Oh yeah. When you're not wearing underwear and you roll.
Well, no, because that throws off your balance.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, you never see people rolling in kilts.
Well,
All right. I know you're having a problem with kind of accepting all this shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know you don't, but you're handling it really well.
I don't know what you're talking about. What am I handling well?
Like the dog boy thing, the one that John pretends that I don't know about.
You been to the circus lately?
The reason I have the oubliette.
One of them French things that sprays you?
Yeah, no, that's no. I just want to let you know that
In general, you just gotta lay off John. You gotta remember he's one of them special kids.
I'm going to bust through the door now.
okay. How many hundreds of guns do you have on you?
Okay, I figured I could only get
All of
away
them.
with 2 extra weapons. I've got the sniper rifle, which is a +4 harm, and then I also grabbed 2 bandoliers of grenades and just excess ammo. I have belts, rounds of ammo for whatever you guys want to bring. So I bust through this
Bullet
door.
belts.
Yeah, and I bust through this door, and I'm like, boys, are you ready to what
my
do
grenade-
the kids do these days out in public? What
I believe they rumble in the Bronx.
are you ready to rumble in the Bronx, boys? Because I've got the toys.
Nice. Very
It's-
nice.
I've got my trusty Remington 700 here. Didn't know you were holding on to it, me friend there. But I also grabbed some of your grenades, and I figured I might not want to scratch up the interior of the car. So
some is not all, John. You don't need 20 grenades.
it's gonna be a long night.
No. Please.
I'm super excited.
Please put some of my grenades
Steven looks
back.
like he's in great shape.
Please, he does
I
not.
suppose it is time that we talk about your. Well, you know, Steven.
They're
does-
making pills for that. The ladies have no problems yet.
No,
Okay.
the dog syndrome.
You been to the circus lately?
He asked me the same thing. John, can we all pretend that we're not...
Don't know what you're talking about, James. Let's go.
We're going to have to go in the morning regardless, John.
Your night of healing gives you 1 harm back. Puts you at what? Are you still unstable?
That's
Yes.
not good.
We have to wait. So, okay,
It's
here's
the
the
next
deal.
day then.
This is the idea then. We stay 2 nights here,
Okay.
and then assuming that it's every other night because we know the pattern so far, or we assume we know the pattern so far, we'll wait 2 nights there, and then on the 3rd night is when we will do an investigating of... Okay, well, firstly, the 3rd day, I want to see if there's another beating that happened. But that'll be when we get back into town.
So do I have 3 days of healing time, rest downtime, or 2?
Oh, 2 total.
2 total.
Yep,
Cool.
2 total. 2 total for 2 days.
I'm
You
still
still-
unstable.
Okay.
What does unstable do? Is it
Well,
negatives to
generally
rolls?
that's the point where they prescribe psychotic
Yeah,
medication.
absolutely. Well, you got a lot of Quaaludes, so you got the
That's not psychotic.
It'll make you psychotic.
That's recreational, not psychotic medication.
Recreational schizophrenia.
Once a hunter has suffered 4 harm, their injuries become unstable. That's it. No, I'm just kidding. That means that it will get worse until it's properly treated. While the injuries are unstable, you may tell the hunter they take another point of harm at any time.
Okay.
That's that.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, how about you stay where it's safe in the infirmary for 1 extra day, and then John and I will investigate whether there was another beating and see if we can check out, another, well, we know where they're coming from for the most part, so I don't want to get directly involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
But after the 3rd day,
Jesus.
we'll have to let a second person get beaten on our watch.
Right, you guys are just letting people get beaten here.
Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But the morning of the 4th day, we'll take one of the company cars. I'll obviously give you the comment because it's yours more than it is mine.
Give you your own car.
Yeah, so you get the dignity of driving your own vehicle.
And then I'll meet you in town. And,
Yeah,
you
meet
know,
in the morning at the Myrtle.
And hopefully it'll work out that we can snipe this fucking hat right off this bitch's head, and we're all good.
Yeah,
And I got the grenades.
yeah, that'll definitely not be needed, especially in the back of the car. Please, no, put it in the trunk, John. Trunk.
Ride with me.
You've
We're
had
going into battle.
you've had your
I brought
finger.
my rifle, my other rifle, my grenade pouch, my grenade belt, and ammo for you boys.
You've had your finger in the pin of that grenade for 2 days, John.
I'm excited.
Oh my God! As soon as we get back to town, I want to go to the police house because
The cop house?
Yeah,
I believe it's called the station.
the one
Not here.
the one cop house
What's his name? Bernie's house. or
and
whatever?
Officer Edward Turner.
Oh.
and talk with that man for a
and
minute.
his wife, Paige.
I assume he's like just hanging out
Yep.
per usual.
Oh, hey, boys.
Hello.
Where's the skinny one?
Hurt?
What's your name again? Sir?
Ed.
Sir? Ed?
Officer
Ed.
Turner.
Ed. Oh, Officer Turner. Oh, I didn't recognize you in the...
The same outfit he was wearing last time we saw him?
Yeah, I just...
got two.
I just don't...
I know you don't, John. Let me talk. Damn it. Officer Turner, we had to leave town for a couple of days. It was a very unfortunate event. Stephen came down with something. Do you know of, just on the off chance, we haven't stopped anywhere else yet today, do you know of any more beatings that have happened?
I do.
How many?
2.
That's what I expected.
That day that you guys showed up. Or
Yeah, and then the day yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yesterday the day?
That's correct.
Can
These
you give me
beatings
those?
keep happening on your watch there, Chief.
Well, I go to bed around 10.
That's
But do you not have a deputy?
No.
No, I've heard a lot of bad things about you, Ed.
Yeah, well, might be true. Might not be.
Very well. James, I'm
I'm
can't be
going to
here.
need the names.
I'll
of the-
murder this man.
Please stop. Please,
I'll
you're giving me anxiety.
okay, I'll put the grenades away.
Oh, thank God.
Where did you guys say you guys work for again?
He was a government organization. Flip the bat and then put it away.
Twirling the grenade as I walk
we-
away.
You were the one who talked to Tom, the director. He'll vouch
No.
for us.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah?
That's true.
I'm gonna need the names of the people that were beaten the last 2 days.
Well, Moore came in here, John Moore, the other night. And this last night it was Mrs. Eleanor Brown.
Eleanor Brown and Mr. Moore. All right. Anything else? Any more weird weather occurrences?
Nothing like that. No.
Okay.
It's been pretty fair.
2 beatings. How severe?
Same, actually.
Almost identical, I'm sure, with a cut.
100%.
Thank you for your
Gross.
very basic information. It's time for me and John to leave.
Okay.
Good day to you, sir.
You as well.
And we're going to go back to the motel and pull out the map and find the 2 addresses on there.
Okay. Yep.
And,
you have them.
And
He did write you a little note of the addresses.
does it keep following that same pattern?
They're still close. Yeah, they're still within the same neighborhoods as the previous 4 victims.
Okay. And it's not going to happen. Oh, wait. Is it tonight then? No.
Nope. According to the pattern,
Tomorrow
it'd be
night.
tomorrow night.
Okay. What do you say, John?
I say we finish this.
I don't want to leave Steven out of it.
No, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Okay. What do you want to do tonight? I mean,
I don't know. I prepped already. Do you boys need to prep?
we can watch Nosferatu like we used to.
That would be swell.
Sit down. I'll order some pizzas, John.
Very good.
You look through the phone book here. There's no pizza place.
Well, James.
Isn't it literally the motel they're in is the motel / inn / tavern?
That is correct.
Guess we're going
Slash only
downstairs to
restaurant.
eat.
Oh, great. Gruel. My favorite. But we just take the night and chill for now.
Yeah. So you guys wake up the next morning, and as soon as James opens his eyes, John is just sitting at the end of his foot on the side of his. The first thing you see as you open your eyes is just John staring at you. Hey,
Jesus. Fucking
you
Christ, John.
Hey, buddy. I gotta show you something, buddy. You're gonna be so excited when I show you this.
Oh my God, I nearly pissed the bed, John.
I pull out a little tube and I shake it in front of him. Guess what these are, buddy?
Sperm cells? I don't know. What is that, juice?
No.
Pee-pee juice?
You're gonna meet your old friend, John.
What the fuck are you talking about, John?
I just learned about it the other day, but guess I'm a little broken inside, you could say. Supposed to take those every now and again. It'll even me out.
Those pills?
Yeah, I think they're pills.
How many
they're
do you
pretty
got?
chewy. Oh, I got 2 in there right now, but I don't think they're actually. I think they're placebo pills. But if you want to try one, I brought. Yeah,
No.
I got 2. They gave me 2. I
No.
think one would be good for you.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Hello?
Oh, those are
Hello.
those are
Whoa.
those are Steven's 2 very abrupt knocks. I can tell right away.
you can tell by the static afterwards.
I'll go open up the door. Get in here.
Steve, you
What
got to
the-
try one of these pills.
No, don't do
are,
it.
Are we tripping?
No, we're not. We have shit to
Dude,
do
it's
tonight.
the 60s. We got to trip.
No, you're already tripping over your Tide shoes. Come on, sit down on the bed. This is it, boys. Tonight.
All right, are we going with the snipe the red cap off? Is that the plan?
That should be the first plan, I think.
How do we draw him out? That's going to be you and I pulling this motherfucker into the circle or out of the circle or summoning? That's not right.
I'll get in there. Luckily, I have some experience with this, and I'll like go underneath the bed, and I grabbed it out
What
of
are
the trunk
you
before,
doing under there?
but I have like a literal like broadsword, but it's silvered.
Oh, I'm going to stay over here.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Oh, yeah, you betcha.
And I figured that it might be.
I know you don't know how to swing that thing around, so I'm just going to stay out of range.
And then I swing it around really impressively.
Act under pressure.
Oh shit!
You son of a bitch.
Oh shit! All right, all right. Oh yeah, eat shit, man. That's a fucking 13.
Exactly as you want it to happen then. Yeah. He does. He swings around mega impressively.
So fucking impressively.
John claps excitedly.
It's like
That's perfect, honestly. That's perfect.
You always one of them special kids.
I'm not special, Steven.
well, here's the plan. I'm gonna get right involved with this shit. Probably not as impressive as today because I'm gonna get drunk. I'm
You're
gonna get drunk
all
tonight.
up in his face with that. Are you ready?
Yeah, absolutely.
who's about
And let's please not shoot a little girl in the face tonight, please.
But
Not right away, please.
but like
It's in poor taste, Steven. Just don't.
Please, Stephen.
all right.
Thank you. This is it.
I won't shoot her.
This is so far our most
Or the other
dangerous.
thing.
What?
You know what I'm talking about, Steven. We can't talk about it in front of James.
All right, boys. We kill a red cap tonight.
Word. Yes.
Let's kick this pig.
And as always, don't snort glue. Hey guys, Christopher here with a huge thank you to the band Henge for allowing us to use a clip of their song In Praise of Water as our new theme music. Check out their newest album, Exocosm, which was released in September of 2020. You can find them on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, and pretty much anywhere else you listen to music. Just look for Henge, that's Henge. Thanks again, and don't sniff glue.